What is going on, YouTube? Today I would like to share a couple of words about what these past few days have meant to me. These past few days I've been very disgusted and motivated to do something. Given that this is an issue, it's such a heavy one, I like to say if you take a life, get a life. Meaning you would get life in prison if you take a life from someone. There needs to be more awareness for this issue. Anarchists are trying to confuse the people into focusing on the looting and the rioting problem. But there's one thing about that. I do not condemn it in any way, but I can understand completely the reasons why certain people are doing it. Now, in no way am I supporting the white racists and other type of people that are doing this, but I do see other reasons why people would be doing this, and I do understand why they're doing it. I don't know how much you have read about this, but for me, the United States taught us to be violent. In history, they showed us that being violent towards people is justifiable if there is probable cause. And for me, in a lot of these situations of police brutality, there has not been probable cause. The U.S. is putting it into certain police officers' minds that if you have probable cause, really any bad feelings towards someone, violence is the only option. And that's what we need to get all officers to not think. We do not want officers to think that. I don't want to blame all of the officers for these disgusting murders, but you do have to take into account that these police officers have had past moments where they have racially profiled. Not all, some have had past moments where they've racially profiled, and at some point use violence towards these groups. So you have to take that into account when these people are still being put on the streets and being paid to keep our community safe. You just have to keep that in mind. A lot of people are addressing this cause of I can't breathe. It should be we can't and never have been able to breathe. We can't breathe. I also want to share a video that Sean King posted to social media about a speech Tamika D. Mallory gave. I'll share that with you guys in the description. It really captures the essence of this whole situation and really all of the United States history in general. It's very hard for me to address all of this, how I feel, because I am very involved in the community. In the past year and a half, completing over 100 community service hours for my school. I've been speaking out at my school and that we need to address all of these issues. Not just about police brutality, not just about other stuff. We need to address issues about food insecurity, which I also worked with. But right now, I'm really generally focusing on police brutality, racial inequalities, racial profiling. I did create a GoFundMe account, but it didn't turn out well because you had to be in direct contact with George Floyd's family, so that did not go so well, and I have moved on from that idea for now. And I'm not saying I will never go back to that, but I will eventually come back to that. But I do not know if any of you are, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are a believer in Christ, but I do ask you to pray for all the lives that have been lost. Eric Garner, Philando Castile, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, and many more. Pray, fight justice, call, demonstrate, and most of all, believe. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope to make some more about this in the future. Peace.
Reverend Jackson said that's some bullshit. Lights, camera, action, you're the culprit.